DJsounds viewers, we are here in Ibiza at Pikes Hotel, well, Ibiza Rock's house at Pikes Hotel, I should say, with two gentlemen who I've been trying to meet up with for quite some time now and get on the website. We've got Charlie and we've got Eli, and together they make up the
Soul Class
exceptional duo.
I'm Charlie, and this is Rufus.
So guys, today we are here at Ibiza Rock's house at Pikes for your Misty pool party.
Yeah, Pikes, it seems like, I don't know, this place really has the original Ibiza 80s spirit going on. I just learned when we came in that Club Tropicana, Wham's Club Tropicana was filmed here.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it.
So maybe we'll be, bringing those Wham vibes today.
Definitely will be.
Ibiza in general for you guys, I mean, you come in and out of here so often, so how has that sort of been a big part of your career, I guess?
We've actually spent some months living here, a couple summers, so it's been fun. It's been really fun to get to know the island, especially the less like clubby side of the island.
Yeah. I would say though that it's always been an added bonus, but never really the basis of our career. Like some people really make this the center and then they go outwards, and for us it's kind of been a place that we've been able to come and enjoy. But I think as the years go on, it would be I'd like to try living out of here for maybe a summer season and having that experience. I think that would be really cool. I'm always really happy when I get here.
Last time we saw you was during a phenomenal gig at Space for We Love last Sunday, week ago. Mm-hmm. You'd just come back off, you'd just done 2 gigs prior to that. But the energy that you brought to the terrace was insane. I don't know if you were overtired or whether you were just...
We were really tired. That had been our 3rd gig that day.
Breakfast at Panorama Bar in Berlin.
Picnic Electronique in Montreal. Summer series in Barcelona.
That was Barcelona party. So
that was crazy. Also with no regular play in Navita Zadi. And then we came over here.
And then of course we've got Misty being released on
Soul
Soul Clap
Records.
Records.
On our label.
Exactly.
On,
Let's go into Misty.
It's our first record since our album E-Funk a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And it features Robert Owens, the legendary voice of Chicago house music.
Kind of had been courting Robert for a long time. We met him in Croatia at a garden festival years ago, and through many visits, many hangouts in London, we kept talking, Robert, we really want to do a record together. And I know he does a lot of music, at least he's been putting out a lot of music, but we really had a vision, and we're big, Fingers Inc. fans, and been following his voice for a long time, so we had something really specific in mind. And we're like, oh, maybe we could have Robert sing this thing. And we sent it to him. He wrote all new lyrics that became Misty. And then in Invader Studios, Alex Morris Studios in London, Robert showed up and just super positive attitude, so cool, just threw it down. It was amazing to stand there and watch him sing. Yeah. The
vibe there was great. I mean, you guys, your parents for one, were having a party amongst themselves. But you do seem to have this energy about you that's so pure when you're playing. And I don't know, apart from music, that is obviously the one thing that keeps you guys motivated. What keeps you going and wanting to play these gigs in such big clubs?
I mean, for me, it's always been that I love dancing first. I was a dancer and from the beginning, so it's always part of I love to dance. So I like playing music that makes me dance, makes people dance. But then it's also, like you said, it's music. I mean, I think we're both always really digging for exciting music. I don't think that we're ever settling to play just whatever works. That's why it's always exciting, because sometimes you're going to play a song and it's going to be a dud, and you're just kind of awkward, oops. But usually it's exciting. You're hearing it for the first time and seeing how people react for the first time, and every time it's different. And so it's fun to get that energy and share that energy and share that music.
I also think that the act of mixing records, CDs, whatever it is, it's just really nice to be able to focus. I'm kind of a spaz, and it kind of calms me down to get there and be in the flow. It's kind of meditative. So that's kind of something to look forward to. But I think a party like the Space one, when it's, an hour and a half set, then we're kind of like, all right, well, how are we going to hit them hard? Well, not hard necessarily, but how are we going to hit them with
Focused.
our hits, with
Focus
our
sound.
jams, and yeah, focus right. That's a free plug for you. Focus right.
Austin, can you give us a
Yeah.
quick history lesson in Soul Clap
Year was
beginnings?
2001. A fine year. We sat on Eli's mother's porch in the late afternoon sunshine,
Probably drinking a 40 or something like that. Drinking some beers,
drinking some beers.
hanging out.
Ted.
And we'd already played a couple gigs together, but we were like, if we're gonna do this. We're gonna take it to the next level. We're gonna come up with a name for the duo. We figured out Soul Clap. I mean, we'd been like trying to, the like deep house scene in Boston and New York at that time was very focused on like the Black Latin New York sound, Masters at Work and all that. And so we were like these two white kids trying to break into that. So we wanted to have like a soulful kind of name.
You mentioned Crew Love before. The family, that Crew Love family seems to just keep on expanding. You know, it was just Wolf and Lamb, and now, you know, you've got Soul Clap Records. Tell me the Crew Love story.
Well, first there was Wolf and Lamb. They had the Marcy Hotel, where it was kind of their spiritual home where they threw parties and made music, and we ended up meeting them there and got really involved with them.
We'll
And-
preface by saying that, like, Wolf and Lamb, they kind of were born out of Burning Man.
Right.
They've been going, you know, more than a decade.
They're a duo and a label. We met them and they started releasing our edits on Wolf and Lamb Black, which was like a bootleg side label. And then ended up putting out our album, and in that time, added to the crew was Tanner Ross, who we brought on from Boston, kind of brought with us.
This was like the East Coast contingent.
Slow Hands,
Before we-
Slow Hands, also living in New York from Vermont originally. And then Pillow Talk from San Francisco started putting out, making this amazing kind of R&B house music hybrid that got brought in quick, and then we started Soul Clap Records.
I wanted to ask, you know, with Soul Clap Records, what's the concept of Soul Clap
Seemed
Records?
like something that was an outlet for our music, but also an outlet for, you know, the people that we've met along our path to kind of, and also we wanted to shine a light on artists coming from Boston.
Yeah.
But as time has progressed, it seems that like maybe it's more about, you know, Soul Clap, Nick Monaco, maybe a few crucial others, and then that'll be like the identity. But you know, that's been a learning process for sure.
Running labels a lot.
It's a lot.
really hard.
And is that also perhaps why you like doing your radio show? With all this music that you get your hands on, is that a way for you to transmit it to your fans?
It's a great way to share music. It's in a way better than the club for playing weird stuff, you know? Because you don't have to worry about people dancing or expecting anything. It's just for listening. So it's a great chance to play a lot of this music we don't get to play in the club.
Yeah. One dance floor at a time. How's that going for you guys?
Good. We've got about, what is it now, 2,300 dance floors down. There's about 114,000 left to go. So
Okay.
5 continents.
yeah,
Dance
it's
floors on
gonna
5
take a
continents.
while, but you know, slowly but surely.
What is the most important thing for you guys when you're out there playing for your fans, whether it be in the club, whether it be in Chez Fairs, whether it be, you know, having breakfast at Panorama Bar?
Sharing the love. I mean, that's really where the Saving the World One Dance Floor kind of comes from, I think, is like trying to bring that love and positive vibe, always. Thanks for having us.
We're Soul Clap. Thank you very much. Up next, Andy Mack. This is our last record.